Hi guys, it's Hannah and Dylan here, and welcome back to our channel. Today we have a first ever Twin Flame Q&A video for you.
Brought to you live.
Brought to you live, yes. On this amazing day in Michigan where it's beautiful.
So nice out. It's about 70, 68 degrees.
In March.
In March, first week of March, and God is blessing us with some amazing weather, so we can film outside and do this Q&A and enjoy all of God's creations.
Yeah. Amen. We had you guys ask a bunch of questions on Instagram, and we're going to go through all of them today and give you our answers to them.
The birds are chirping, so they're going to be joining in with us today.
Yes, they are.
Supporting us with all of their information they have to share.
Yep, here we go. So we just got the list of questions here. We'll just start going through them and yeah, have God really just move through us. So do you want to read the first question?
Yeah. Can our twin flame be attracted towards others also?
This is a good question. So basically, no, not necessarily. Like, your twin flame is only truly attracted to you, and what they may see in another person, that's really just a quality that you hold and that you embody, and that they are that they love about you, and they may be misplacing that in another person. But at the core, your twin flame is created for you to only really be attracted to one another. Like, you can recognize someone's
yeah exactly. I think this is something that we've heard before too, that you can recognize that someone's beautiful, male or female, or there's they look great, they're amazing looking, they treat their bodies with respect, and yeah, I mean, you could see that with other people, but to have the physical attraction of wanting to be with someone, really that doesn't happen. It's not like that with your true twin flame. And yeah, it's only a matter of seeing visual beauty, and yeah, it's like with everything that's in this world, you can see that things are beautiful, gorgeous.
Yeah, and as you heal this misplaced attraction on another person that you may have or your twin flame may have, that'll fall away, because it's really just an illusion. It's just an illusion of separation. And as you heal separation, you'll recognize you're really truly only attracted to your twin flame. All right, next question we have is, my twin flame says she doesn't have feelings for me, but I feel it is not true. Am I going mad? Good question.
Yeah, it's a great question. I think a lot of people go through this feeling of not being necessarily being aligned with their own divine nature. And so when you align with like your divinity and your beauty, and you respect yourself and you love yourself, and you become more attracted to your twin flame, and your divine counterpart sees that within you, that you're focused on you're focused on bettering yourself and living your life purpose, and that's attractive. So
yeah,
maybe this is not you going mad, but maybe this is you just being shown a lesson to like care for yourself and to honor yourself and romance yourself and really find yourself attractive, because you can't get anything from your twin flame. And even if your twin flame thinks you're attractive, it doesn't make you feel a certain way or make you feel better. It's just what they perceive. But
yeah, exactly. And your twin flame always at the core has feelings for you. Like, that you're not making that up. You're not going crazy. You're not mad. They have the deepest feelings imaginable for you. And so, like we were answering the first question too, this illusion of separation can really make it seem like they don't have feelings for you. They may be acting like they don't have feelings for you. They may be reflecting that back to you. But like Dylan said, this is just showing you somewhere within yourself that you need to heal, and find out those places within that aren't really loving yourself, that don't have feelings for yourself, that aren't into yourself, and really hone in on those areas and really become the version of you that you desire to be. And that's what's going to attract your twin flame and allow their true feelings to come through, because they love you. They love you unconditionally at the core. Cool.
Next question. How do I feel my feelings?
This is a
Yeah,
really good one.
yeah,
Yeah, I think for me, I have always kind of had trouble like feeling my feelings and would get upset with my feelings and upset with my emotions and all of that stuff. And what I've really come to understand is that it's okay to feel whatever I'm feeling. How to feel your feelings is it's really like a surrender. Like you just surrender to however you are feeling in that moment. Like don't attach yourself to it. You can feel sad, you can feel mad, you can feel frustrated, but allow that to move through you and know that it's passing through you. It's not your permanent state of being. And yeah, I'd say it's really surrendering to
yeah,
however you're feeling in the moment.
yeah. And sometimes you can recognize when you're like numbing out to your feelings or trying to escape, maybe ignoring how you feel by reaching for something else or trying to validate yourself on the outside or seeking validation from other people or like turning to like drinking or you know anything that maybe takes your mind off of yourself.
Right.
And it's also like to forget the story that like someone, this person did this and they did this to me, and now I'm going through the situation. Like forget the story and just feel how you feel.
Yeah.
Like connect to your heart and get out of your mind,
Right.
because your mind is kind of where you can get into thoughts of ego and separation or numbness, and then you don't realize that like you can just feel your feelings and move through that and like let your feelings move through you instead of like putting a wall up to your feelings and not like regarding or respecting like how you feel at any given time.
Amen. And the mirror exercise will really support you in feeling your feelings. It's really a tool that you can use to discover why you're feeling the way you're feeling and then take responsibility for it, heal it within, and come to a place of peace. So that'll really support you. We have a video on our channel about this if you'd like to take a look and go deeper there. All right, next question. Does Twin Flame still love Divine Feminine being in a third party? So basically, does your Twin Flame still love you if they're with somebody else? And short answer to this would be
Yes.
yeah, of course. Yeah, they're always going to love you. And the third party is just showing you somewhere within yourself that either you're not choosing yourself, you're choosing others over you, and where you can go within with the mirror exercise to heal. And that third party won't fall away naturally. But yeah, they always love you, even if they're with another person.
All right, next question. My DM is attached and afraid of his mother. What is he mirroring? How to heal this? In some way, there's some attachment or codependency that maybe he's working through with his mom, and maybe she's not necessarily the best influence for him, but he feels that he doesn't want to hurt her. So yeah, this is kind of a normal thing that a lot of males will go through, and yeah, it's kind of like recognizing that it's safe for him to live his own life and like fly out of the nest, and yeah, and his mom might not like that, but she has to let him fly and let him leave the nest and live his own life. So it's like fear. It's healing fear, realizing that like this fear is just like an illusion, and can really trust and surrender to God and like the path that God has laid out for him.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Bible verse that I'm going to paraphrase it, but it's basically like a man shall leave his mother and become one with his wife. And that's the truth. And that's, yeah, like Dylan said, that's what every guy, man, masculine has to go through, is detaching from the parental figures as like the authority or as the source in its life, and turn that source to God, towards his twin flame, towards his divine feminine. And yeah, recognize that oneness with them. And you can really heal this with the mirror exercise. It'd be step 1, I'm upset with my twin flame for being afraid of his mother. Step 2, I'm upset with myself for being afraid of myself, and then heal it from there. But yeah, you can heal this easily, and this should resolve for you once you heal that block. Next question. You guys have some great questions. This is awesome. All right, what if both twin flames are married with their soulmates or karmic partner and having children with them? So basically, this is another third party situation. If your twin flame's in a third party, whether it's marriage or karmic, whatever it is, you can heal this easily with the mirror exercise. When you make the choice for union, because you and your twin flame are one, you always make the same core choices. So your twin flame will choose union in their heart as well. And it's just up to you to heal those blocks, heal what's upsetting you about this third party situation, and it will resolve itself on its own. You don't have to do anything.
I think that covers it. Yeah. Great answer. Next question. Could you get it wrong for who's your twin flame? Yeah, that's a great question. I think that you have to go through that experience and learn the lessons that are meant to bring you closer to God and closer to your true twin flame. So if you surrender to your heart and really follow what feels good within the moment, yeah, it might lead you to someone that isn't your twin flame but feels like it could be, but you have to explore that relationship in order to figure out where you guys align and if you guys have the same vision for your lives and core values, and then you can discover more of who really matches that vibration for you and your life. And so yeah, I mean, it's okay if you get it wrong. I had a false twin relationship, and it led me straight to Hannah. It kind of propelled me, to Hannah. So yeah, it's safe to kind of go all in with these experiences and just put your faith and trust in God that He's allowing you to learn certain lessons for a reason. And it might be difficult, but there's nothing that you can't move through.
And just because you believed someone was a true twin flame and they turned out to be a false twin flame, that doesn't mean you got it wrong. That just means that God guided you to this person so that you could heal further within yourself before He presented you with your true twin flame. And if you keep walking the path honestly, sincerely, doing the healing work, you may experience several false twin flames. It always depends on the person. Everyone's different. But it's okay, and just be detached to who your twin flame truly is until it's revealed to you in your own way by God. And yeah, just know that any false twin flames are just bringing you closer to your true twin flame at the end of the day.
So next question. Is it true that if you keep seeing number 69, means you won't be in union with your twin flame? I'm not sure if this person is kidding or not, but
No.
Next question. Is it possible that my twin flame already has a partner in kiddos?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be possible. Yeah, it's like safe to release control over what it looks like and know that whatever the situation does look like is meant to be a way for you to come closer to God and for you to heal everything that you need to ascend.
Yeah, just like we said about the other third party questions, you can heal this with the mirror exercise. And if your twin flame does have kids or they are with someone else, you can still choose them, and that relationship will dissolve on its own. And the children are really your children too, like your twin flame and you are one. And so eventually in a healed union with other children outside of the twin flame union, yeah, those kids will just become yours, and you'll just be another parent for them, and it will be a very beautiful experience. So it's nothing to worry about. All right, next question. So we have basically me and my twin flame, we can never be separated. Question mark. Yeah, that's the truth. You are one with your twin flame. You share one consciousness. You'll always be one. And even if you're in physical separation, you're never truly separate. Next question.
Is it true that my twin flame is my subconscious mind in a person?
That's a really cool question.
Yeah, it is a great question.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys aren't like carbon copies of each other. You guys all have your own mind. You think in your own way, but there's a lot of alignment there. So I wouldn't necessarily say that's true.
No, yeah. They're not.
They're not your subconscious mind. That's your own mind.
Yeah.
That you have. They aren't that subconscious minds.
Right.
But
so yeah, you share the same consciousness with your twin flame, which means basically you have a one shared consciousness, a one shared like soul, but you're still two separate human beings. You're not identical twins.
So you complement each other.
Exactly.
Yeah. You guys are complements. So yeah, just because like you want ice cream and your subconscious mind is like, I really thirst for ice cream, and your twin flame like doesn't mean they're not twin flame.
Right.
You know, just like we have our own minds,
Yeah.
but we complement each other in ways that share or show our oneness with each other.
Yeah, and I feel like with this question too, there's like a deeper level of what you might be getting at, which is the twin flame mirroring. Your twin flame will mirror back to you misalignments within your consciousness that you need to heal. And so, like, your twin flame will reflect to you the relationship you have with yourself and the relationship you have with God. So if your twin flame isn't treating you with respect or being loving to you and showing you all of your shadows, that's for you to go within and heal those areas. That's what they're going to reflect and show you.
Next question: why some twin flames have difference in religion and color, and some don't?
That's cool. That's a cool question.
Yeah, each relationship, each twin flame union is unique. So there's not like there's a mathematical pattern with all twin flames where like they have to be the same race or they have to have the same religions or you know they will share the same core values and beliefs, and they will align like at the core with like their visions for their life. Yeah, I think if you some twin flames have different religion or beliefs, like that's still okay because you still love each other for who you are and you respect each other for what that person believes, and then you learn from that person and maybe you adopt some of their beliefs, and yeah, it's everything is unique with these relationships. So there's no blueprint that God's created where like, you know, twin flames have to do this or this or that. You know, it's all very unique, but there's signs that you can look at to understand like whether it's a true twin flame, true divine counterpart.
Yeah, and really, like, if you are a different religion than your twin flame, the thing is, the root of what your belief is, when you get clear on it, will be the same. Like, there won't be a discrepancy between that. Like, you know, in any religion, they believe in love, right? They believe in some form of God, and when you distill that down to the simplest place, you're the same there, even if there's a different name to what your belief system looks like. Yeah, and the same with like what Dylan said about skin color and all of that. It does not matter. You're, you know, not even in astrology, nothing can tell you who your twin flame is. Everyone is just unique and takes this journey to discover it within themselves. Yeah, and it's really a process that God reveals to you throughout taking the journey.
Next question. You want to say?
Sure. Can there be black magic in the twin flame partners preventing the union? How to clean that energy? Yeah, nothing has power over the union. Absolutely nothing. No black magic, no spell, no psychic, nothing has power over your union. If you're making the choice for union, that energy is cleared. You don't even have to think about it, you know?
Yeah, if you're focusing on love and loving yourself and being with God and learning more about you and your relationship with God and building that, then yeah, there's nothing that can keep you from your twin flame.
Mm-hmm. Nothing at all.
Okay, next question. Do we need to do something specific in order to remove divine masculine's karmic partner? Yeah, I mean, the only specific thing that comes to mind is loving yourself and romancing yourself and yeah, feeling your feelings and yeah, just healing from within.
Focusing on you.
Healing your reality from within, and yeah, naturally that karmic partner, like they're not meant to live a life with your twin flame. You know, it could be a purely physical react or physical relationship with one another that doesn't really have any depth. Yeah, and yeah, you can really relax into yourself and yeah, knowing that you're meant to be with that person when that time is right for both of you.
Yeah, all you really need to do, like John said, is love yourself. You can use the mirror exercise to do this, and you don't have to do anything externally, like contact him, contact her, try and control. Just let go, control, surrender, choose your union, and it will happen for you as you love yourself more deeply. Next question, how to let go. I like this. Really, it's a practice. Like, it's a practice of letting go. It's first like making the choice. I saying literally, I choose to let go. I choose to let go of my twin flame. I surrender to God. Your choice is the most powerful thing besides love. One of the most powerful things that you have. And if you choose to let go, that programs you to be someone that can let go easily. And so make the choice, and then when something arises again that you need to let go of, make the choice again. Make it again and again and again. Keep surrendering and focusing on what brings you joy in the meantime, and things will really begin to shift for you.
Awesome. Great answer.
Thank you.
Hey, do you remember your aha moment when you realized that it's him or the person? It's a cool question.
Yeah. We actually have a whole video on this called Twin Flame Miracles. You want to check that out. But
Yeah, we both remember the aha moment, and yeah, I received a very clear message from God, the voice of God within my consciousness, very strong and but soothing, and yeah, and he told me that Hannah was mine, that I should enjoy her, and that was never happened at all in my life. That was the only time I've ever heard that voice in my consciousness, so strong and very powerful. So that was my experience. That might not happen for everyone, but yeah, it depends on your connection with God and how God chooses to provide you with that message.
Yeah, for me it was that day as well was another confirmation for me, but I felt very strongly that Dylan was my person, and what I did was I let go. I just kept letting it go, surrendering it, letting it go, loving myself, and continued with my healing even after we met and came together and began exploring through our twin flames. And yeah, it was revealed pretty quickly for us. I feel because of the inner work I'd done prior and you'd done prior really prepared us to, meet and then begin living our life in union, which is what happened. And yeah, I'll never forget that day either. Dylan came in and told me what he heard, and it was really beautiful, divine. And yeah, I feel like some people may know when the aha moment is happening for them, kind of like we did, but others may experience the aha moment and then realize, oh my God, that was my aha moment, like months later. So just, have compassion for yourself and allow your journey to unfold how your journey is meant to unfold, because God has a beautiful love story written for you. And it's only for you, and it's unique just for you. And yeah, as you surrender.
As you surrender and release control over how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, then you can really build that trust with God, and everything will kind of flow smoothly. Next question. What's the reason for choosing long distance physical separation? It's a great question. Yeah, I think that at some point, some people that come together in this type of relationship, maybe the foundation isn't strong enough. There's soft spots, and there's more healing to do, like separately within their own lives, because together you guys are just triggering each other, and maybe you're not clicking and not understanding that like they're your teacher and they're your guru to like learn from, and it's a lot of energy to ground. And I can remember when we came together, we were so just naturally like heightened in our consciousness, and just we would go out and it was just very heightened energy, and yeah, so
it's like a whole new world type of feeling.
Yeah, it's like that your life begins again, and so yeah, in some way, the reason is you guys have more healing to do. There's more work to be done within your own consciousness and your own lives, and that's okay. It's not a problem. It can be difficult, but it's something that you can overcome by doing the mirror exercise, by loving yourself, by really tuning into your life purpose and what you're meant to do here, and what you want to do, what you love, and yeah, concentrating on just love.
Beautiful. That's great. Yeah, next question. Can you please give details on how to manifest union? Yes, we can. Um, First of all, yeah, manifesting union, it's a really simple process. Like it's very, very simple. We've got it down to a science with what we've learned through the teachings of union. And yeah, basically, and it can be challenging. So I'm not going to say it's easy, and it can be challenging, but it's simple at its core. Like all it takes is your choice to heal separation and to be with your twin flame. And then it takes your discipline to actually do the healing work, to do the mirror exercise. And then it takes your choice to never give up. So, really, if you have those three things, union will manifest for you. And to take that further, supporting yourself on this journey is so, so, so key. You know, investing in support for yourself, like a Twin Flame Ascension coach, and watching Twin Flame Ascension School, learning everything you can about twin flames, because this is such a new vibration on the planet today. Like we're literally creating a new way of being for everyone, because everyone in the past has been typically with soulmates, and now
There's a
it's
lot of people that are with their twin flame, but they don't
right.
recognize it either.
They don't see that part, and so they're not in harmonious union. So what you really want is harmonious union, because in that place you won't separate again from your twin flame. Well, if you are in union with your twin flame and don't know it and aren't healing your core blocks to God and to the divine, there's a chance that you probably most likely would separate in another lifetime and then have to heal separation again. And yeah, but to manifest union, it's really just supporting yourself and making that choice within your heart, and then doing the healing.
Another important piece, I think, is like connecting to your life purpose. And,
Yeah.
yeah, connecting to your life purpose is like magnetic to your person, and really like claiming your divinity, doing what you love, doing what God's telling you to do within your heart. And maybe if you don't have a connection with God, mentally, then it's just doing what your heart is telling you to do, doing what you desire in your life, and like owning it, and really stepping into that, claiming your power and stepping into that lifestyle that you desire.
Yeah.
It's very magnetic to meeting your twin flame. Anna was, she found the teachings, and I wasn't involved in, I didn't know about the teachings of union. So she found that, and we still came together with me not being within TFU. So you can have a lot of trust within God, that if you have that desire to be with your person and you claim that, and you really choose that for yourself, then yeah, you will meet your twin flame. You manifest your twin flame. That's what happens to me. And I chose to be on my spiritual path. Yeah, I followed my heart wherever it led me. So
yeah, and if you're the twin flame watching this video, you're meant to, similar to me, bring the teachings and bring the teachings of union, bring these tools that we share to your twin flame union, so that when you come together, it can be harmonious, it can be healing, and it can be your path and your vehicle to ascension. Yeah, because like Dylan said, not both twin flames need to have the work to be in union, but having one have it is so supportive and helpful and incredible. So hope that covered it. I feel like we went really in depth there.
next question. Can both first recognition and separation be experienced digitally before physical union? It's an interesting question. I think that it reminds me of kind of the story of Jeff and Shalia, the founders of TFU. They connected online, never met physically, and then came together. And maybe if you meet online and then you recognize that you may be twin flames, and then when you have distance, like, yeah, it's definitely possible for that to happen before physical union.
All right, next question. This is kind of a three-parter. So, is it good to drop the name of who I think my twin flame is in my mind and instead focus on my peace and self-love and let my twin flame come whoever he is, even if it's or it's not the one I think it is? Is that releasing it? Yeah. That's perfect.
Yeah, it's really, I think for everyone watching, it's super key to like release the thought of who this might be, unless you've like discovered like really concrete um, like messages or you know things have been sent to you or like feelings within you like are concrete that you know this is your twin flame. You still release it. Even with Hannah and I, we still released.
Yeah, we were never
It
attached.
surrendered it to God. Yeah, it's like releasing attachment towards who it is and knowing that like you really just desire to be with God at the core. And your relationship with your twin flame is really a manifestation of your relationship with God.
Yeah, beautifully said. And yeah, it's really safe and it's really key to do that, to drop the name, to let go of who it is and focus just on loving you and really becoming your twin flame. Like become the person that you want your twin flame to be for you. Take yourself on dates, love yourself, take care of yourself, do the exercise, romance yourself, buy yourself flowers, take baths, journal, discover who you are. Commit to your healing work, and like all of these things are going to accumulate I don't know, accumulate into you being the best version of you, and that is the version of you that attracts your twin flame. That's exactly what Dylan and I did to attract one another in our own ways. And really, I remember reading this book. It was called like How to Be Single. It was called How to Be Single, and it was before I even knew about twin flames. And it was basically teaching you that you have to be the person you want to be in a relationship with before you can magnetize that person into your life. Like you have to become the unicorn in order to attract the unicorn man or woman. So yeah, I think that covers it pretty well. And the last question is, sometimes it feels the union won't be possible between us. The third party will not leave him. So we've touched a lot on third parties in this video, which is understandable. It's a common block we'll move through on this journey. And yeah, don't let those thoughts distract you. Don't let those thoughts get in the way of the truth that union is possible. It's for you. You can and you'll have it. Because yeah, those thoughts are really just of ego. They're lies. Anything of ego is a lie. It's something that's telling you you can't have your good, you're not good enough, you'll never have your twin flame. It's just lies. Like what? What does love say? Love says, yeah, you can have your twin flame. You can have everything you desire. You deserve it and you're worthy of your dreams. So yeah, you do not have to listen to that at all.
That covers it. Yeah.
Feel good?
Yeah, I feel great. Awesome questions.
Thank you guys.
I'm sure we'll be doing another one of these in the future. Yeah, if you'd like to subscribe to our channel, like this video if you found that it helped you, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, and drop any other questions that you have below. We'll, like Dylan said, we'll probably do a Q&A like this again soon in the future. It was such an awesome time getting to connect with you guys and see where you're at on your journeys and hear from you and connect with you. That's really why we do what we do, is to help others, to help you. And yeah, you deserve this union too. That's why we share this stuff. That's why we do this work. So for further guidance, we would love to support you on your twin flame journey in Twin Flame Ascension coaching sessions. So feel free to check out our website, yoursoulunion.com, and
share that link somewhere here
down below.
down below.
And we'll see you guys in the next video.